Hey folks, the coalition went back and re-recorded one sound, the chainsaw, the classic gear sounds from Gears 1. They found the original chainsaw they used in Gears 1 from 2006 and they re-recorded it again, just to get it right. And that one detail tells you almost everything about this game. Almost. Because the same studio, Coalition, that cares that much about that one chainsaw sound also showed gameplay where the Locust die fast and where Marcus can jump. And the man who created Gears, Cliffy, we all know and love, watched the same footage and said, "Those Locusts are dying mighty easy." So, here's what I think EDay really is. It's a test. Can you rebuild something people love without breaking the things they love it for? I'm about 80% sure they can, and 20% that's this video. Hi guys, I played the original trilogy on the 360, as all you did, I think, in my student room. I'm Koffietank, the gaming dad. Let's get into it. October 6th, Xbox Series and PC. Day 1 Game Pass. The beta runs August 6 till 10. Bravo Squad, Marcus and Dom. The original voices. Oh yeah. And there's the detail that stays with me. 3 days, 1 city, Kelowna. And the first time you will see Marcus and Dom. And they're in civilian clothes. Yeah. Night 1, Confusion. Day 2, Regrouping. Day 3, Desperation. That's how you structure a game. That's how you structure a war movie. And for Emergency Day, that's exactly right. That's also what they said in the developer talk, that they have a lot of experience. They have a lot of inspiration from the movies they watched. So, action movies, gotta be. And some war movies, Save Private Ryan or something like that. Anyways, so on paper, this sounds perfect. So where does my 20% come from? But look at everything they changed. You start to notice something. Jumping, first time ever in this franchise. Vaulting, sliding, auto sprint. Gonna be crazy PvP with sliding and vaulting. And in the demo, the Locusts go down very fast. Here's the thing. The original Gears was slow on purpose. Running in the open got you killed. The roadie run existed just for one reason, to get you from cover to cover. That was Gears, cover to cover. Slow was not a limitation, slow was the identity of the game. Every single change points in one direction. Faster. Slow was the whole point of Gears. And the man who invented this all, Cliffy, he sees it too. So I already said, Cliffy, the creator of Gears, he watched the same reveal and he liked it. He said, those Locusts are dying mighty easy. Just saying. In the original, Locusts were really bullet sponges, but that was by design. A wall you had to break through. That's what gave every fight its weight. It's meaty, it's hard-earned win or victory. All that. Now, to be fair, Showcased almost always run on easy. Yeah? To make it fluid, to make it easier, to make it faster, etc. etc. Fast movement can fit Emergency Day. Panic in the streets, because it's not a military operation, this all can turn out fine. Can turn out fine. That's the fair version. The unfair version, I've heard, it'll be fine in the full game. We all heard that before. It will be fine after day 1 patch. We all heard that before. Act 4, the student room. 2006 to 2007, we all were sitting in a student room with a mighty Xbox 360, having 2 controllers hooked on, and showing Gears on the big ass TVs we had. First time I played Gears. They say Gears 1, but just for us it's just Gears. I couldn't explain what I felt. It felt so heavy, so strong, so meaty, so brotherhood, so manly. The nosher, the sound, the weight of the guns, everything, everything was really perfect. We just didn't play the game, we lived it. Whole weeks of co-op on the couch, screen, big ass screen, one. It was even a fight who can have the controller. And you just played campaign, 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 campaign. It's crazy now that we're so used to short matches, horde mode, and all the other stuff. But then you just played campaign. That was the shit. So I don't need EDay to be new. I need to feel like that room, feel like that time again, like 2006. Feeling we had when we did couch co-op split screen. The first time you rake up a chainsaw kill, the first time you did the execution, the first time you did a shotgun, the first time you did a power reload, all that. We want that. We hope we can deliver. And if you were there, you really know what I'm talking about. Subscribe. That's why this whole channel is for you. And here's how the pressure works. EDay launch. Day 1, Game Pass. So success is not measured in box sold, it's a measure in engagement. In player hours, you need a bigger audience. Bigger audience means more accessible design. More accessible design means, we all know it, faster movement, faster kills. That's exact the pressure that gave Gears 5 its battle pass. But look at Reloaded last year. We all know that story. 1 million players through Game Pass. But on Steam, still mixed. 48%. Bugs. Features missing. Features that were promised and also missing. The press was happy, the players were not. Game Pass rewards the exact opposite of what made Gears Gears. That's not a conspiracy, that's just how the money works. So can this still go right? Yeah. And there's proof, because this is a test case for the real question. Is there still room in 2026 for a slow, heavy cover shooter we all know and love? Or does everything drift to the same fast, middle-paced, copy and paste shooter we all know? In the last entries, October 6 isn't just a release date. It's the day we find out if slow games still get to exist. Here's what I'll do. I'll be in the beta in August. And the first two things I check: how much damage the Locust can take. Are they sponsors or are they just shooting through? And if the nosher and the chainsaw sound like we did in that time, like 2006. Subscribe if you want that verdict. Here's my question for you. What's the one thing EDay cannot get wrong? What do you want? Put it in the comments and I'll read all of them. Oh, and one more thing. Gears is not the only thing I dig up this past. Redx just remastered the original Company of Heroes. That's the next video. I will see if that still hold up in modern time.